Well, good day. My name is Charles Boucher. I'm the Operation Director of Cayman Food Bank, or if you want, the Good Samaritan Food Bank. Allow us to show you this little video clip that shows how much food waste there is. Food that can be on the shelf for those in need, food that can be transformed for those in need. Food Bank is there to literally help, support all other nonprofit organizations for them to be able to accomplish their goal, such as any pantries, Meals on Wheels, and others. Again, please take a look at this video.
One dumpster outside of here had enough food to feed me for the next 3 months.
Look, when we're talking about food being thrown away, we're not talking about rotten stuff, we're talking about good, fresh food. We, the people, do have the power to stop this tragic waste of resources. If we make a noise about it, tell corporations about it, tell governments, we want to see an end to food waste, we do have the power to bring about that change.
As you've seen, here also in Cayman Island, there are some waste. There are some caterers, restaurant, also food providers, food importers who do have damaged boxes, some food that is closed or past expiry date. Whatever, it is still good. So for us, Cayman Food Bank, to be able to provide to those in need fresh fruit, fresh vegetable, meat, plus dry goods. So here we are as the food bank, the Good Samaritan Food Bank, ready to start its operation to be able to meet the needs of those in need. One of our founding members, Woody Foster from Foster Food Fair, will now share with you.
Hi, my name is Woody Foster. I am the president of a newly formed charity called the Good Samaritan Food Bank. Our goal is to take all of the perishable food that gets wasted in this country and turn it into good, usable product that the needy can get a hold of. Our goal is not to be in competition with the other churches and food counters around Cayman, but to support them. Our goal is to take that food, reprocess it, keep it good and fresh, and get it to Meals on Wheels, the various churches, so that they can support our community and the needy. Because there's so much hunger and starvation in the world that governments and people are taking note of all the food that is wasted around the world. There's even countries that have put into legislation that supermarkets and restaurants aren't allowed to waste, to throw away food. It has to be either used for human consumption or go to animal feeding or something. Just we shouldn't be wasting so much food. But Cayman isn't exempt from that. And we want to do our best to be a part of the world solution to feeding the hungry from all the food that goes into the garbage. So there's a misconception that, once it reaches its sell-by date or, once it doesn't look beautiful, it can be eaten. In most cases, there's nothing wrong with this food. It just needs to be handled properly and taken with good care.
Well, good day.
Good day.
And welcome, eh?
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Now, like we've talked before, it is for you to share a little bit about what happened here in Cayman. How did you get involved with the food bank? So tell us a little bit about your career.
Well, I had a very promising future ahead of me. I was qualified as a microbiologist, and then I had some very bad tragedy in my personal life, and it ended up where I had lost my job, and I was not able to take care of me and my little girl and my mom, and I ended up with the staring into the face of having to sleep in my car with them, losing our apartment.
Having to sleep in your car
Yes.
and with this nice little girl here.
Yeah, it would have been, it was a very horrific thing for me to realize and come to the realization that that was what we were heading towards. And then I went to our church to ask for help. And they were kind enough to find someone who could take us in. And
When you say someone take you in, you meant?
there was someone in the church who had space in their home, and they were kind enough to assist
Okay,
us
okay.
with not
lodge
having
you.
to lodge us. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Were they
And
charging?
no.
Okay.
They were very, very kind and
Okay.
generous.
And food-wise, how did you manage?
Well, we got to the point where we had nothing, and so I went to church and asked, in kind of the same situation, whether they could help us with. I didn't know about the food bank at the time. We were just going to ask for help, and we said we had no food, and they said, well, they have a food bank, and they could absolutely help us, and
Okay.
they carried us through some very dark times where we literally had nothing but the food we got from them.
Okay, and today?
And so slowly I managed to find a job, and we were able to get an apartment again, still not quite on our feet, still reliant on the food bank, but every step is closer to independence and
Okay.
peace of mind where we can function.
Yes. So for a while, lost everything,
It was very dark,
receive help,
absolutely, yeah. We're
and now you're coming on top of the wave now.
getting out of the darkness,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you for sharing.
You're very welcome.
May
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you very much.
You just heard this testimony. As you see, whenever there's a pantry, wherever there's a food bank, we can help people. There is some waste, but there's so many needs. People who don't have enough on our daily basis. Children that will go to school without breakfast and often without even a lunch. This is where the food bank will come in and help. So try to meet all the needs with the wasted. Thank you for being a supporter, someone who will help us make the dream come true. May God bless you.